We were all just terrified that maybe he wasn't going to make it or something was really wrong with him. And yeah, but thank God he made it. Faith like Elijah should be something that all of us aspire to have.
Anything you believe you can reach if you choose to. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, you better believe it. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, get that understood. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, you better believe it. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, get that understood. I'ma be happy, I'ma be good, you better believe it. I'ma be happy.
Hey everyone, it's Cassie and I'm here today with kind of a different video, but it's something I've been really wanting to talk about for a while. It's about my 7-year-old nephew Elijah and some of our moments and memories that I've really wanted to tell you guys about. So a quick story on Elijah. He is 7 years old, but his entry into the world was scary and just a crazy, crazy day. He was born pretty early and he was in distress, so they had to do an emergency C-section on him, and I don't remember too much from that day, but what really sticks in my mind and takes over all the other moments of the day is they were rolling Elijah out and my brother-in-law was following him, and my brother-in-law was crying and Elijah wasn't moving or crying or anything, so it was like, oh my gosh, it was really scary. We were all just terrified that maybe he wasn't going to make it or something was really wrong with him, and yeah, but thank God he made it. He's just been a strong boy from the start. He has faced plenty of obstacles and hard times, but he's pushed through them with so much faith, and it's really inspiring for us adults to see someone, a child, just overcome so many things. Let me tell you though, this kid has the craziest faith and must have a certain direct line that we don't have to God, because So as you guys know, Brandon and I have been struggling with trying to conceive for almost 4 years now, and my family's been really involved in what's been going on the entire time. And about a year, it's been a year now, my sister, her husband, and Brandon and I were all fasting for me to get pregnant. And Elijah, he didn't really know what was going on with me at the time, but he was really wanting his mom to have a baby boy. And he kept asking, and then his parents were like, no, we're done having kids, all that. Well, while we're fasting, Mandy got pregnant. And I don't blame that on the fasting. I blame that on Elijah, because he prays for people and prayers get answered. So why I'm doing this video is I wanted to share with you guys how sweet Elijah has been to me for the past, about a year, because when Mandy got pregnant, we kind of told him to pray for me. He just wants more babies in the family, and the only person he's going to get it through now is me, so he has to pray. The first time he actually talked to me about it, he kind of hugged me, and he's shorter than me obviously, but he hugged me, then he rubbed my stomach and he said, "Dear Jesus, give my auntie a baby." And oh my God, it was like a crazy, memorable moment that I don't think I will ever forget, because it just touched my heart that he would pray for me, for one, because he's 7 years old, and what 7-year-old wants to pray for an adult, but it just was really special to me, and I talked about it all the time, and I thought about it all the time. The most recent story about Elijah and I happened probably 2 months ago. We were sitting in the sanctuary after church on a Sunday. Everyone was leaving and we were waiting to figure out what to do for lunch, the Sunday struggle. He sat on my lap and said, "I'm praying for you, Auntie, to have a baby girl." And he doesn't know that I want a girl, desperately. He just prayed that for me, and gosh, and it really pushed me to have more faith at that moment, because it was a hard moment for me. And I guess God just knew what he was doing when he had Elijah say that to me. And after Elijah said that, he gave me a kiss and he hugged me. And it was just so sweet. I'm just so proud of who he is already. And just what he's going to be as an adult is going to be mind-blowing. It's just, he's so amazing. It's crazy to see his faith is still as strong as it was when he first started praying for me, because he hasn't changed. He hasn't gotten discouraged. He's still boldly praying for me, and he hasn't lost his faith. And I think us adults should really take something from that, because as an adult, I lose my faith. I question things. I wonder things like why and all that, and everyone does that. But the faith like Elijah is just incredible, and he has not once ever said anything like, when are you ever going to have a baby, or anything negative. He's just always, I'm still praying for you, Auntie. He prays for me when we have meals, the prayer before we eat, and he's just, the faith like Elijah should be something that all of us aspire to have. This was probably a really short video, and I just wanted to make this quick and simple and tell you guys about this sweet little boy that I get to call my nephew and love him forever. He just really pushes me without knowing to keep me going, so I just love him. And my allergies are still going crazy. So, Elijah, you probably won't watch this because you're 7 years old, and let's be real, you don't watch YouTube, but maybe someday in the future you will, and I just wanted to mark this as like a time capsule and just let you know that you are seriously keeping me going through this and staying strong, and I appreciate that about you, and I'm not gonna cry. So I am so thankful that I have you, Elijah. You just make me happy and push me, and just, you have faith for me when I lack it. So I love you, boo, and yeah, so I'm gonna stop because now I'm gonna cry. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because it means a lot to me, and I wanted you to hopefully take something from it of the faith that Elijah has, and we really need to aspire to have that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I got this set of onesies. There's 3 of them in it. The reason why I bought them is this one has Over the Moon for Mommy, and I just thought that was so cute because my last name is Moon. So I thought that would work perfect, and I'd probably put this in a girl too. Just put like a little tutu on her and a bow. I mean, who says girls